Good morning, sir. I am Falak Mujib, a student of BTech Computer Science and Engineering Department 8th semester. Today, I am delivering a seminar presentation on the topic 5G technology. Let's begin with the introduction. What is 5G? 5G is the fifth generation technology standard for cellular networks, which cellular companies began deploying worldwide in 2019, the planned successor to the 4G networks, which provide connectivity to most current cell phones. It is a new global wireless standard after 1G, 2G, 3G, and 4G networks. 5G enables a new kind of network that is designed to connect virtually everyone and everything together, including machines, objects, and devices. Let's have a look at the overview of 5G networks. 5G networks are digital cellular networks in which the service area covered by providers is divided into small geographical areas called cells. All the 5G wireless devices in cell communicate by radio waves with a local antenna array. The local antennas are connected with the telephone networks and the internet by a high bandwidth optical fiber or wireless backhaul connection. The new 5G wireless devices also have 4G LTE capability, as the new networks use 4G for initially establishing the connection with the cell, as in locations where 5G access is not available. Let's see the key features of 5G networks. Let's start with speed upgrades. 5G speed will range from 50 Mbps to over a gigabit, which is 100 times more as compared to 4G. Next is latency. Latency measures how long a signal takes to go from its source to its receiver and then back again. In 5G, the air latency in the equipment which was shipped in 2019 is 8 to 12 milliseconds. Next is the capacity, which is enhanced. 5G will deliver up to 1000 times more capacity than 4G. 5G and IoT are a perfect match set to redefine how wireless networks and the internet as a whole are used. Next is bandwidth, which is increased. 5G networks are architected differently from traditional 4G networks, which allows greater optimization of network traffic and smooth handling of usage spikes. 5G networks will create the potential for larger amounts of data to be transmitted than it was possible with 4G LTE networks. Availability and coverage. Availability of 5G coverage is still limited. All major US cellular carriers are deploying 5G networks in major cities. Next is, let's see how the wireless generation has evolved in the previous years. In the past decades, the mobile wireless evolution progressed from zero generation to first generation, then to second generation, then third generation, and now fourth generation systems are being employed with the aim quality of service, efficiency, and performance. Mobile wireless technology have reached 4G or 5G technology. 1G technology made large-scale mobile wireless communication possible. Digital communication has replaced analog technology in 2G, which significantly improved wireless communication. Voice communication was main focus in 3G, and converged networks for both voice and data communication was main focus in 3G technology. Let's begin with the zero generation. It refers to pre-cellular mobile telephony technology in 1970s, such as radio telephones that some had in cars before the advent of cell phones. Mobile radio telephonic system produced modern cellular mobile telephony technology. Since they were predecessors of first generation of cellular telephones, these systems are called zero generation systems. Then came Point 5G. Point 5G is a group of technologies with improved feature than the basic zero generation technologies. These early mobile telephone systems can be distinguished from earlier closed radio telephone systems in which they were available as a commercial service that was a part of the public switched telephone network with their own telephone numbers rather than part of a closed network such as a police radio or taxi dispatch system. Then came first generation. 1G is the first generation wireless telephone technology cell phones. They were analog cell phones and were introduced in 1980, developed in 1980s and completed in early 1990s. 1G was old analog system and supported the first generation of analog cell phones speed up to 2.4 kbps. Advanced mobile phone system was first launched by the US and is a 1G mobile system. It allows users to make voice calls in the same country. Then came 2G, which which ranged from 2G to 2.7G. 2G is the second generation wireless cell phones based on digital technologies and in early 1990s. In 1991, 2G was launched in Finland. 2G provided services such as text message, picture messages, and MMS. 2G has greater security for both sender and receiver. All the text messages are digitally encrypted, which allows for the transfer of data in such a way that the only intended receiver can receive and read it. 2G system uses digital mobile access technology such as TDMA and CDMA. Then came 2.5G to GPRS, that is General Packet Radio Service. GPRS is extension of existing 2G network to have the capacity of launching packet-based services while enhancing the data rates supported by these networks. The term second and a half generation is used to describe 2G systems that have implemented a packet switched domain in addition to circuit switched domain. 2.75 to edge, that is enhanced data rates for GSM evolution. GPRS networks evolved to edge networks with the introduction of 8 PSK encoding. Enhanced data rates for GSM evolution. Enhanced GPRS or IMT single carrier is a backward compatible digital mobile phone technology that allows improved data transmission rates as an extension on top of standard GSM. Then came third generation, that is 3G. 3G is the third generation of mobile phone standards and technology, superseding 2G and preceding 4G. It is based on the International Telecommunication Union ITU, who formulated a plan to implement global frequency band in the 2000 MHz range, which will support a single wireless communication standard for all countries throughout the world. This plan is called International Mobile Telephone 2000 IMT 2000 standard. 3G has following enhancements over 2.5G and previous networks. Some are enhanced audio and video streaming, several times higher data speed, video conferencing support, web and WAP browsing at higher speeds, IPTV, that is TV through the internet support. Then came 3.5G to HSDPA, that is high speed download packet access. High speed downlink packet access HSDPA is a mobile telephony protocol, also called as 3.5G, which provides a smoother evolutionary path for UMTS based 3G networks, allowing for higher data transfer speeds. Then came 3.75G to HSUPA, that is high speed uplink packet access. The 3.75G refers to the technologies beyond the well-defined 3G wireless or mobile technologies. High-speed uplink packet access is a UMTS or WCDMA uplink evolution technology. HSUPA mobile telecommunications technology is directly related to the HSDPA, and the two are complementary to one another. Then came the fourth generation, that is 4G. 4G is a concept of interoperability between different sources of networks, which is all about high-speed data transfer such as 0 to 100 Mbps of either the server or the data receiver set is moving at a speed of 60 km per hour. 4G technology is going to be able to download at a rate of 100 Mbps like mobile access and less mobility of 1 Gbps for local access of wireless. IP version 6 is approved by version as a 4G standard on June 2009. Next is fifth generation. That what we are talking about is the fifth generation. 5G network is assumed as the perfection level of wireless communication in mobile technology. Cable network has now become the memory of past. Mobiles are not only a communication tool but also serve many other purposes. All the previous wireless technologies are entertaining the ease of telephone and the data sharing, but 5G is bringing a new touch and making the life real mobile life. The new 5G network is expected to improve the services and applications offered by it. Let's have a look at the research that has been done under 5G. As we have seen, the world has witnessed rapid evolution of cellular communication technologies from the 2G global system for mobile GSM to the 4G long-term evolution advance, that is LTE-A system. Main motivation has been the need for more bandwidth and lower latency. While throughput is the actual data transfer rate, latency depends largely on the processing speed of each node data streams traverse through. Together with throughput-related performance enhancements, some elite parameters such as jitter, inter-channel interference, connectivity, scalability, energy efficiency, and compatibility with legacy networks are also taken into consideration when developing new mobile technology. What are the futuristic scenarios of 5G networks? IoT together with intelligent and integrated sensor systems and in-home sensor networks will change the way people lead their lives. Massive machine-to-machine communication and critical machine-to-machine communication will play pivotal roles in service delivery and industry operations. Let's see the development towards 5G technology. Very well-known technology or schemes such as modulation techniques, radio access techniques, or distributed computing could be reused in 5G with a few alterations together with many other newly developed and evolved solutions. Hence, we limited our literature review to very recent research papers. Let's see what are the advantages or benefits we get from 5G. Some of them are high resolution and bidirectional large bandwidth shaping technology to gather all networks on one platform. It is more effective and very well efficient technology to facilitate subscriber supervision tools with a quick action. Easily manageable with the previous generations, technological sounds to support heterogeneous services, possible to provide uniform, uninterrupted and consistent connectivity across the world. Let's see what are the disadvantages of 5G. Some of them are technology is still under process and research on its viability is still going on. The speed this technology is claiming seems difficult to achieve because of the incompetent technological support in most parts of the world. Developing infrastructure needs high cost, security and privacy issues yet to be resolved. Many of the old devices would not be competent to 5G, hence all of them need to be replaced with new one, expensive deal. So that's all about the disadvantages. And that's all about the 5G technology. Thank you.